MacBat 64 is like a chicken wing party at Bill Cosby's house. The game has a lot of collectibles, kinda like Christmas at Joe Biden's house. The graphics were made to look like Halloween in Kanye West's basement. The music is like the time my grandma went to E3 with Tony Hawk. The camera is really bad, like when Keemstar ate that burger. I'm sure you all remember that. This jungle level reminds me of the time Grant Kirkhope turned into a monkey. No, really, look.
Marvellous here, isn't it? Tell you what, you have no chance of finding a sunnier place than this.
MacBat 64 can best be described as N64 nostalgia porn. It's kinda like an experimental piece of avant-garde nostalgia bait. The game's very existence is built around looking and playing like an early 3D platformer. There are a lot of references to games from that era with varying degrees of subtlety. There are direct references to my favorite games, Plumberman and Metrics. You play as MacBat, and it's your job to fly around and collect a bunch of things on your quest to defeat your arch-nemesis, Wilhelm Scream. It's pretty easy and the gameplay is nothing to write home about, but it's more about the atmosphere and setting. You have this beach level, kinda like Treasure Trove Cove, you got the mirror puzzle from Ocarina of Time, you got this level looking like DK Jungle, and Grant Kirkhope really is playing a monkey again. It seems that the DK rap will follow him wherever he goes. The gameplay is about what you'd expect. You go from level to level collecting shiny things and sometimes looking for cool little secrets. It is sort of a collectathon, though maybe not to the grotesque degree of something like DK64. It is aiming for the N64 platformer aesthetic, but that also crosses over into the territory of gameplay. You'll be sure to notice a good bunch of camera fuck-ups because they happen frequently. Also, there's this weird bug with cinematic black bars running up and down the top and bottom of the screen. I think it's supposed to happen when talking to people or during a cutscene, but sometimes it just comes and goes at random. This wouldn't even be as bad if it weren't for the fact that the game can't be played in an actual widescreen format. It's stuck in the ratio of the gods, as it were. I've looked at other playthroughs and they don't seem to have this issue, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on here. Hopefully you won't experience this bug because it is pretty annoying, but it's not a deal breaker. It's a very brief experience that can be completed in under an hour and a half. But it's really neat if you like boomer games like me. And it even has some replayability, like there are these bonus levels which are fucking terrifying. There's this secret power-up that lets you fly infinitely, and oh my god, what is that? No, it can't be. That's it? That's Stop and Swap? The game costs as much as a Snickers bar, so even if you don't like it, it won't feel like a brutal slap to the face. And if you watch me regularly, that probably means that you like old games that nobody plays anymore. And if that's the case, you will probably really appreciate this game. And it is at least a little fun, in spite of the bugs. But let's be honest, it will never be as good as Bat 2.